wonderful people of internet land. If you're seeing this on YouTube or on the free version of Patreon, you're really missing out because this is just a short snippet of a much longer form video, probably an album review, and you can get the full version of it over on my Patreon. Check out my Patreon. There's multiple tiers there to check out. Check out the Besties tier. That'll give you access to everything in my content library and really cool benefits over there. And of course, if you're here on YouTube, you know the drill. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. And if you're watching this on YouTube mobile, check out the video. There's probably a hype button there. And if there is, go ahead and hit that. That allows other fans like you to be able to see this content in their feed. And okay, enough of the boring stuff. Let's get to the reaction. All right. So next we have Jericho. Oh, okay. So also thinking about this too, because the previous one was called Nazareth too. And so again, there's this question of like, why this title with these lyrics, with this imagery? Um, and okay, Nazareth is where Jesus was from. Um, and there was kind of this, there was almost this sort of like humbling or sort of humble background in that sense that like, um, when people would talk about like Jesus and what he was teaching, there was this dismissal of like how could he possibly that be that important, or like how could he possibly be like the Messiah or whatever? Like he's from Nazareth, like nothing good comes out of Nazareth. You know what I mean? Like Nazareth is like a nothing place. So again, I think that can kind of tie to this imagery, right, of these bugs and things, like the things that you would recoil from, the things that you don't think are beautiful, the things that you don't think are worth anything, the things that you know that you'd easily dismiss um as like whatever. But I'm gonna show you maybe the beauty behind that or whatever. So again, it's interesting sort of like religious reference to this. Okay. um let's see, we're gonna take a look at Jericho now. Jericho, religiously, biblically, um there's the walls of Jericho, right, where like there were these just like impenetrable walls that um were destroyed and that came down. um the lesson from it being that like God's powerful, like God's power is so powerful that it can like overcome the insurmountable, that he could even just like make the walls of Jericho crumble, which are, like I said, these like impenetrable walls. So um okay, so I'm interested in seeing like where we're going with here, like where are we going here with a song called Jericho. um all right, let's get some lyrics up. Okay, let's let's push play. All right, here we go. Jericho. Hmm. This kind of sounds a bit like a harpsichord, a little bit. Uh, Okay, you know what? Hold up.
until I wake.
Hold on. I can hear we're building up to the air, but hold on. I need a moment. What? Okay, vocally, I mean, it's been beautiful vocals this whole way through. Okay, like let's just establish that foundation. It's been beautiful vocals the whole way through. This is amazing. I love his vocals here. The instrument. Okay, all right, y'all. So, um, so something interesting happened to me while I was doing the 21 Pilots journey. As I was going through their albums, this didn't happen every album, but it did happen with a few of them where there was this interesting thing that happened where I would get to track 10 and be like, "Oh, I think this is my favorite. This is my favorite track on the album." And then track 11 would sneak in there and be like, "Hold my beer. Check this out." And then I would be like gobsmacked by track 11. I'd be like, "Hold on. Okay, I misspoke. I'm sorry. It's actually track 11." And it happened a few times where like literally track 10, I was like, "This is my favorite." Track 11 comes in is like, "Nah, Imma be your favorite." And I feel like that kind of phenomenon just, like, happened to me just now, where where I just got done with Nazareth, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, no, I think sonically this is my favorite one so far. Okay, this one's my favorite." And then this one just, like, slid in here like a track 11, like, "Nah, Julie, just wait. Just hold my beer. Hold on a second." I have a feeling this one's gonna be my favorite, y'all. I have a feeling I think this one's gonna just sneak right in here and be like, "I'm sorry, like, Nazareth, what? No, this one's my favorite." I love the elements on this one. His vocal in here is so heavenly. God, yeah. I think this one's gonna be one of my favorites, y'all. This one's gonna be my favorite. I just start feeling it in my bones. Okay, we're gonna pull this back a little bit because it's all right.
Yes, believe it's
Ah, man. I'm gonna drop with a beat in there with that. God, yeah, it's beautiful.
until I wake. I dine on old encounters until something in the way you lay
What?
enough to make
Yeah.
the dead switch graves.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Take your leave. You taste like
Yeah. Okay, fire drums, fire drums.
say my name again. Say my name again. My
Wow.
hands are not worthy. My hands are not worthy. My
Wow. Okay, yes, round of applause. Round of applause. That was my favorite one. That was my favorite one. Like, I don't think it overtakes Take Aim. I think Take Aim's probably gonna be my baby. But this group here, this what that's my favorite. Yep. Excellent. Okay. Let's take a look at some of these lyrics. Tread, ancient water salt, like I sink down like that was like that was some Yoda shit right there. Okay. Just tread, ancient water salt, like I sink down like precious stones. Until I wake, I dine on old encounters. Oh my God. Could you, it's like when you're laying in bed at night and you're just like replaying every stupid thing you said all day. In fact, not even today. All the stupid shit you said when you were in like the third grade and you had that awkward encounter. Yeah. Okay. I dine on old encounters. Um, until you taste like new flesh. So it's like I rethink all those things. I go back on and I re-experience those things and I feed off of those things, right? I feed on it until you taste like new flesh. I feed on those things until you are made new, until you learn and you grow and you change, right? Say my name again. Fold secrets in the sweat like I swallow years beneath this bed. Interesting. Um again, until I wake, there's this almost this feeling of image of like sleep is this entity, right? And so you get into your bed and you fall asleep, and then sleep is almost like this dream state or this sort of, you know, I said entity or being that's just like um in your mind in this dream state, feeding on the things, your memories and the things that you think about and you kind of go through in your subconscious when you're sleeping. um yeah, everything in the way you lay, enough to make the dead switch graves. Interesting. Something in the way you lay, enough to make the dead switch graves. It's like you're out. When you go fall asleep and you're in the dead of that like REM sleep, like you're out, you know. It's almost like you're dead, right? Like you're just out. You take your leave. You taste like new flesh. Say my name. Okay. And then this part here, this like my hands are not worthy. I really love the counter melody on this while this was going. My hands are not worthy with the till I wake, I dine on old encounters. Um again, if we're looking at this through the eyes of like this vessel that's like speaking for sleep, it's like my hands are not worthy, right? There's this humility or feeling like I'm not worthy for this task you have for me, this mission that you have for me. And sleep being like, no, I can remake you, right? Like I can remake you and form you into what it is that I need you to be for this, to be my vessel. And then vessel being like, but I don't feel like I'm worthy for this. Again, this title of Jericho, right? This idea of this insurmountable, impossible thing, and God having the power to just crumble those walls, crumble the things that hinder you. So I can see this kind of playing through in the lyrics here a bit of sleep being like, "Hey, I have this mission for you," and Vezel being like, "I don't know if I'm worthy enough to do it. I don't know if I'm up to the task." And this idea of sleep being powerful enough to just break those walls down and be like, "No, I can make you up to the task." So, okay. I think I'm following a little bit here. Okay. Okay. I follow. I follow. Hopefully I'm not totally just missing the mark on this. I wouldn't be surprised at all if y'all are watching this and y'all are just like losing your minds, like screaming, being like, "How are you so stupid, Julie? You're missing everything. You got it all wrong." So, if that's the case, go ahead. Just feel free to yell at me. Okay. Now just be aware, I do like puzzles. I do enjoy puzzle. That honestly, that was the whole fun of the 21 Pilots journey, was being able to puzzle. They have a whole lore and it was puzzles, and I love puzzles. So, if I'm getting it wrong, you can say that. You could be like, you're wrong." But like don't give me the answer. You know what I mean? Like don't be like, "No, you're wrong. It's actually this." Just be like, not quite there. Keep trying so that I enjoy doing the puzzles, okay? Like don't take the like don't tell me the answer and take away the puzzle. Okay? I want to figure out the puzzle. Let me figure out the puzzle. You can point me in the right direction. You can give me more puzzle pieces. You can be like, "Well, here's another puzzle piece, Julie, because I think you missed something." But don't don't give me the answer, all right? All right, let's continue. Okay. Next is Jaws.